channel. I am so sorry that it's been, I think that I haven't been able to record, and I've been going crazy, but I've been so busy. I'm working on some projects with my husband. Hopefully I could share what we're working on very soon, but we're really excited, and we're just like, forget it. It's like I don't have time for anything. I have my job, of course, that I do all day, and then I'm helping my husband do something back end, and then I have my beauty stuff, and like I just have like my fitness stuff, and I just have like so many things going on. But nonetheless, like this is my time where I like really relax, and it's just all about me, and I enjoy it so much, and thank you so much for the support. Anyway, back to the tutorial. I'm doing a beautiful look today just using this palette here from Maybelline. You're going to be seeing all the techniques that I'm going to be using, and it's really simple. It's perfect for beginners. So if you want to see how I got this beautiful look, then please keep on watching. So this is the Fit Me. This is the Dewy Plus Smooth Foundation, and my color is Toffee. I think that this one is a little bit darker, but now I'm gonna be tanning a lot, and I'm trying this out for the first time with you here. This is supposed to be normal to dry. So I am going to grab this brush here. It's like it's a dense brush, so what it is like when you press, it doesn't go all the way down. It's not like really soft, like for example something like this. Like this is, you know, this is fluffy and it just moves around, but this here, it's more dense, so, and it's round, so I can go like circular motion. It's supposed to not soak up your product, because the last thing you need is for the brush to soak up the product, and you're, number one, you're wasting product, and number two, you're going to you know, you're gonna put a lot of product on your face, so you don't want to do that. And I just want to see if it's too dark, but we could always lighten it up if necessary. So this is kind of dark, I feel like, but let's keep going. I'm gonna see. I mean, I love the formula. Like, I love the way it feels on my skin, but it's definitely dark. But in a way, like, it matches my shoulders. And then don't forget to bring it down to your neck area, because, you know, like, let's say when you laugh or you look up, then boom, they'll see like it's like a mask. So that's why it's so important to get down to your neck. I have a turtleneck on right now, so I don't have to go that deep down. But if I didn't, I would, like if I had a low cut shirt on or something, I would definitely go a little bit more down. But since I have my turtleneck, I don't have to go that far down. So this is definitely coverage. Like this covered basically everything. Like I already feel like I don't need anything else in terms of like I don't have to keep applying. So I did like a big dollop, and that was it. Like my makeup, because I don't like it to look cakey. It just looks, for me, in my opinion, like it just looks fake. It looks like you have a mask on, and we're not hiding who we are. We're just like accentuating like our looks, and sometimes we have discoloration and stuff, but I like this. It's a little bit dark, so I may need to mix this with a lighter shade that I have, but since the summer's coming, and you know, we all get some sun and stuff like that, and if you do like the self tanner, then it's fine. And I'm gonna have my beauty blender just make sure that it blends everything, because it's so important to make sure that everything is blended. I'm obsessed with this, to be honest with you. I love it so much. But let's move on to the eyes. and then we'll go back to the contour. That's what I like to do, and I don't like to put my concealer just yet because I love my little shadow shields. By the way, these shadow shields are the bomb. So I'm gonna just put this here. I keep reusing them because I'm using them on myself, and I keep them secure where there's no dust falling on them or dirt or anything like that. Only thing is just making sure that it's even, and the reason why you want to make sure that it's even is because this is also going to be a guide for you to extend your shadow. So this is going to create like that line, so you don't want this line to be higher or this line to be lower. So just do the best that you can. You could always fix the shadow as you go, but try to follow your under eye area and then just go straight that way. You know, everybody has a different shape, so just do your best. I'm just going to draw this on top, or you can put concealer. And this is going to be kind of like a barrier for your eyeshadow. It's always good to put something before you put your eyeshadow. So you could totally use this. My nails are kind of long, so I can't get into my inner corner of my eye. Just gently. And it feels a little sticky, which is fantastic because it's going to really pick up that color for you. You just kind of put it all over your eye area, your eyelid area. You could be messy with it. I'm going to get started on the brow. So I like to start with the brow because it kind of defines your face and then gives you also a guide of where to go with your shadow. So I'm using my Brow Drama from Maybelline. My color is soft brown, and I love this pencil. You guys know that I love Milani, and I still do, but this one is super easy to apply. You don't need to be an expert, and especially for those of you that are on the go and running out and just want a nice brow, this is perfect. This is basically a good look for me. I like my eyebrows to look bushy, but again, I want them to like, if you were to look at me, you would know that I have them kind of drawn in, or, you know, penciled in, but you see that it's like effortless, you know? And that's what I love about this pencil. It just really, it just helps your eyebrows. It's not like you are creating new eyebrows. Like, that's, I don't know the good terminology. Maybe you guys could tell me down below, but if you understand what I'm trying to tell you guys, like, I don't like my eyebrows to look drawn in, you know? I like bushy eyebrows, and I love when they're filled in, but I don't want it to look fake. That's the biggest thing. So now that our brows are done, let's move on to the eyes. I found this beautiful quad from Maybelline. It is called the Autumn Coppers, the 44Q. This, it tells you here, it says the base, lid, crease, liner. So we're only going to be using this quad here. And again, it's called the Autumn Copper. You can pick it up at any drugstore. I picked mine up at Target. And what I love about this, especially for beginners, it literally tells you where to put each color. So let's get started. Big fluffy brush from Sephora. It's an old brush. I'm not sure if you can find it, but I know that you can find a replica anywhere, especially in Sephora or online. Any of those stores would definitely have a big fluffy brush. Blending brush is what you should call it. So this is the base color. So the base is going to be the first one that you apply. So we're just going to go in using this as a base. going to move on to, which is the lid. Okay, so your lid is this. This is your lid area. So now we're going to, a flat shader brush would be the best brush for this. So I'm going to just, so this one I'm not going to fluff around. I'm just going to kind of paint on, so to speak, like go like this, and then put it right on my lid. And now we're gonna go to the crease. So for my crease area, I am going to like something a little bit more pointy so that way it can really get into my crease area. So now I'm gonna move on to step 3. And this one I'm kind of like gonna roll it all around. If you look up, you'll see where your crease is, and that's where you're gonna focus on. I went into my BH palette, and yeah, I mean, you could totally just use any dark brown shadow that you have just to go back in and just kind of warm this up a little bit more, because I felt like it wasn't showing through. So that's the only color that I feel like it's not showing through in that quad. But I still like the color. Maybe it's just a little bit too light for my complexion. Maybe if your skin is a little bit more fair skin, maybe it'll show up a little bit more. And I'm gonna go in with this brush here, and just like a small taper blending brush. I'm gonna go back to the base. Sometimes you lose that color and you need to go back, because I do want that pinkish, nudish color to come out. I'm just dabbing it and then going back in. Okay, and then going back. I'm not putting any more product, I'm just gonna blend. Okay. I'm satisfied with that. So we're good to go. Now I don't have any more foliage, so, and I want to see where my line is to see if I have to fix it in case like I put this one too high or this one too low. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to brush and see how this does, and worst case we could always fix it. But I'm going to start with this because I want to do a liner, that kind of an angled fluffy brush, and just go in there. All right, so now I'm putting my usual, the brightener color from Maybelline. And I love the brightener. I'm obsessed with it. Like I can't live without it, basically, because it just brightens up my area. Woo. So I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender, but for now I kind of want to like push in this product. I use my concealers, again the Age Rewind, and I love it. And I'm just going to apply this on here. So now I am going to set my under eye concealer while I am going to do a contour. So I'm just going to use the same beauty blender. I'm going to show you what the product is, and I'm just going to dab it on. Make sure that your sponge is wet. Not soaking wet, but that it's wet. Alright, so I had to do a voiceover because my family had walked in and they started like making noise and I just couldn't concentrate. I was kind of messing up, so I had to like edit and stuff like that, and I just decided to just do a voiceover. But here I am contouring my face. I was using this new product from Hard Candy. It was like a duo stick, and I didn't really like that deep color. It just kind of looked muddy on my face. So I had to blend that in and then go back in with my Fit Me concealer stick in Cappuccino, and that warmed up my face back into like a bronzy color, which I love. You'll see that, well, I think I cut that part out, but that's what I did to just kind of like warm up my face again and not make it look muddy. So I wasn't really too crazy about it. But it's always good to try new things and see what you like and what you don't like, and that's how you figure out what's best for your skin and, you know, for your technique. I should have blended my nose a little bit more, but I love contouring my nose. Gives me a new nose job and I love it. So that's a good technique. If you don't like your nose shape or whatever, you could totally make a new nose for free with just contouring. And there's a lot of tutorials out there that you can learn from. And it's fantastic. But yeah, so I was just finishing up my eyes and putting on my fake lashes, stuff like that, and then I'm going to be finishing up my face, and yeah, I love these lashes. Those are like the natural demi wispies from Ardell, and they're just really beautiful. I was just putting on my blush, and then I'm going to finish up with a little bit of highlighter, and that's basically it. We're almost done with the makeup look. This is the Mary Lou Luminizer, and I love it. It's beautiful. It really glistens, and you could see it at night and stuff. I'm just kind of like highlighting my cupid's bow so that way it pops out a little, and then on my nose, I'm just doing the finishing touches. I always like to blend with my beauty blender, just make sure that everything is blended, but I didn't do it on my nose, so sorry. And then I'm going to put my lip color from Milani, and I love it, and I've been ranting about it on my Instagram. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Alright guys, so that is it for the video. So I hope that you learned something new as always, and I hope that you'll give it a try. If you do, please don't forget to hashtag me on Instagram at GlamMara, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at glam_Mara79. And also, please don't forget to subscribe. That would mean the world to me if you have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for the support. Don't forget to like this video, and until next time, I will see you soon. Bye!